Hi babies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Portia and I am so glad you're here. Thank you so much if you take the time out of your busy day to watch this video or watch any of my videos. If you enjoy them, please like, comment, or subscribe. All three, none of the three, do whatever. But I'm just grateful if you even give me the time of your day. So I'm gonna try not to waste it. I want to talk about today how to know when to walk away from something. This is something that I am kind of navigating right now. And there's a difference between walking away from something and taking a step back. And I feel like I'm more so taking a step back, but they go hand in hand. And it's very important to be able to know when to do this. Because if not, it can end up hurting you. It can end up draining your energy. It can put you in a place that you don't want to be in. So I just kind of want to talk about what I've been experiencing and things that I notice when I feel like I need to be taking a step back. So, for example, I have been kind of having a problem with my friend. And it has to do with like this other person involved. I just don't feel like it's the best thing and it's kind of negatively affecting me. And I'm very close with this person. She means the world to me, but I just realized if this is gonna disrupt my peace, I have to be able to take a step back and not be involved in it and just kind of like do it for my own sake. And it's hard because I want to be there for this person. I don't want to be the type of person to like walk away when something gets hard. And it's not even necessarily that. It's more so just like I've done what I feel like I can do. If that's all I can do, that's all I can do. So for me, the first thing that I think you need to do is figure out if it's worth fighting for. Is this something that is worth putting your time and energy into? If it is causing you problems or it's causing you, negative emotion, is it worth it? It can be with a partner, it can be with a job, it can be with just your living situation. Is it worth it? Are you benefiting from it? Is this something that maybe is just a little bump in the road, or is this a sign from the universe like, hey, you need to walk away from this, this isn't meant for you? You need to know. And you need to be able to decipher that. And sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it can be a continuous fight. A long-term battle of fighting for something before you finally have the thought, okay, like I need to stop this. For example, like with my past relationship, it was like years worth of trying to work things out, trying again and again and again. And finally, just realizing for the benefit of both of us, we have to walk away from this because it is ruining us, it's dragging us down. And that took time. Like, I don't think you should ever give up on something if it is important and if it is meant for you. Just because something gets hard doesn't mean you need to walk away from it and give up. But if it's not meant for you, you need to be able to have the strength to do that. So for me, when I feel like I have finally decided I need to walk away from something, I make that decision after I have put time and energy and work into the situation. If I continuously have tried to make something work and it's just not working, there's a reason why. I think that a hard situation is put into your life for a reason. It's either for you to work through and grow from, or it's just to know what's not meant for you. I think for me, when I finally can start catching on to the fact that something is just not working out is when it's a pattern or a cycle. When the same thing keeps happening, I'll maybe think that I've worked through it and then the problem reoccurs. That is just something that I think you can probably notice. Say, for example, it is a relationship. If you really love this person, this is like your significant other, you love them, you want this to work out, and you have a single problem or like little bumps in the road, that's natural, that's normal. You have to work for that. But if you're in a toxic cycle and, the only thing keeping you in this situation is waiting for the good times, walk away, because it's going to continuously happen. You can't do the same thing again and again and expect a different outcome. If you have tried multiple different things, multiple different ways, and you are getting the same outcome, that's your sign. That's your sign it is not meant for you. That's your sign there is something better and you need to take a step away. Another thing that can be hard when dealing with something like this is attachment. If you're attached to something, the idea of leaving it behind or letting go of it is not going to be the first thing on your mind. It's going to be what sounds like the worst option, like the worst thing. You don't want to do it. It's just not even an option. And that's because you're attached, and letting go of something you're attached to is such a hard thing to do. I've been there, I've done that, and it is not easy. Letting go of something that you are quite literally attached to, a person especially, it is not easy. But if you're going through these toxic cycles, you need to leave. You need to walk away. You have to work through the attachment, and that really honestly just takes time. I think to a certain extent, for me, it takes me getting to a very low broken point before I can realize this is not working. And sometimes that is what it's going to take. You're not going to be able to just wake up in the morning and, hey, I'm done with this, I'm moving on. Like, it's not that easy, especially if you have been fighting for something so hard and you just want it to work out. It probably is going to tear you down and continuously tear you down. And until you finally decide for yourself that it's enough, you're going to continuously be in the same situation. If you are in the situation, it's causing more harm than good to you, the other party, whatever it may be, you have to decide for yourself, this is ending. I am doing it for me. And that is kind of what I notice when I'm ready to leave something. I will be in a very low place. I will not have a lot of positive feelings. It's just more so bad than good. And I'll find myself waiting for the ups in a very downhill situation. And it's mainly going like this, and then I'll be like, oh, a little up, but it's down, 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 a little up, down, down, down. And that's kind of the reoccurring thing when I realize I need to walk away from something. It's just not benefiting me. I think a lot of this also ties into having self-love for yourself. When I'm stuck in a situation and I don't want to walk away from it, or I'm continuously trying to make something work, it's because I don't have this level of love or standard for myself, and I'm okay with getting shit on. I'm okay with getting hurt because I have this other thing above me. And in the end, I really truly believe that you only have you. You have to do it for you. Anything in the entire world, no matter what it may be, if it is hurting you, it is not meant for you. You need to do it for you and leave. You have to get away from it, whatever it may be, no matter how hard. Do it for you, because you're all you have in the end. You have to do it for you. You have to conserve your energy. You have to choose to keep your peace. You have to choose for yourself to make a change and to break this cycle. It's not easy. It is not easy. Life is not easy. You're going to have these lessons and have these experiences for a reason. You have to do it to grow. You have to do it to be able to create a place of self-love. You have to work through these things. I'm in the place right now where I am just I care about myself so much. I put me over everything, and not in a selfish way, but in a protective way. I am just so aware of if a situation is causing me negative emotions or stress or strain. I am aware of it, and I take note of that, and I am a lot quicker to walk away from something or someone because I have created this space of love for myself. And that's something that takes time. That's something that you may look in the mirror and hate yourself. You may feel so low. You may not care about yourself at all. And the first step is getting away from the situation, getting away from the person. And slowly, over time, you will start to come back. It will take time. You're not just gonna, be healed one day. You're not just gonna wake up and love yourself and everything is all fine and dandy and you're done missing this person and you're just over it. Maybe you will. Sometimes people do just have a breaking point and just realize like, hey, okay, this isn't working out, moving on. I don't really have that. It takes me some time. It takes me a lot of work. It takes me a lot of effort. But I know that in the end, because I've experienced it, I come out better than I was before. I come out more loving toward myself, more protective toward myself, and more aware of the things that I am not going to let slide anymore. This is just kind of something I am experiencing, and this is kind of different for me right now because I've only experienced this with jobs or my ex. I haven't been in another relationship with him. Well, like with another person. I've been in like situationships and it was after the fact and it's way easier for me to walk away from something. But I am now kind of experiencing this more with a friend, and it's not in the point where I am walking away and cutting this relationship off because it's not like that. It's not that deep, but it is something going on that is affecting my peace. It is affecting me. And it's not even a direct thing with me. It's because I care about this person so much and I'm watching them make decisions that I know are not right for them. And it's affecting me because I'm trying to overstep where I am, and I just have to take a step back and let them figure out this on their own. And that's hard for me because now I don't have anyone. I have literally one friend. I mean, I have like people who I talk to here and there, but this is my only friend. And I had to decide literally today, like, I'm stepping away from the situation because it's not making me feel good. You're not taking into consideration how I feel about this situation. So I'm therefore protecting my peace. And I've been thinking about it all day. I'm like, am I being a bad friend? Am I just like, am I being a bad friend? Am I making the wrong decision? Should I not be doing this? Am I just like being selfish? But it's not that. It's really not that. I can't be in a position to get hurt. I can't be in a position where my opinion just is disregarded and not important. I feel like I am being a second option right now and not valued, and I am in a point in my life where if I don't feel valued, if I don't feel appreciated, then you don't deserve my time, you don't deserve my energy. And that's something that I've worked to get to this point. And I just want to say to anyone who may be experiencing something right now, if you're in a living situation that is causing you harm or causing you stress, causing you pain, causing you a negative emotion, do whatever you can to get out of it. There's a lot of things that go into it. Say, for example, that it is a living situation that is a toxic place for you. It's not that easy to just pick up and leave. You have to have the money. You have to have a place to go. If you're under 18, you don't really have the option. You have to be at that place. So when something like that is the case, you have to take measures to protect yourself. If it's something that you cannot necessarily get away from, you have to find ways to protect your peace. You have to find ways to not let their energy affect yours. You have to be strong. You have to just find these things. For me, I just try to distance myself. If I'm having a problem with something and I really have no option to walk away, I distance myself from it. I find things to distract me that make me feel better. Just figure out a plan. Literally make a plan. What can you do right now to get you a step closer to getting away from the situation? Save your money, get a job, save up so when you finally are able to leave, you have the funds to do so. And also, this question is kind of what always sets everything in stone. If I know I need to walk away from something, or if it's something that I just need to wait out or work through, is it gonna cause me more harm and pain to stay versus the pain that it's gonna be to leave? Yes, It hurts to leave something you're attached to. It hurts to leave something that you're comfortable with. It hurts to leave. Leaving something, letting go of something is painful. It is not easy. But is this hurting you more? That's what I always have to think about in this situation. Is this hurting me more? So if you're going through this, I think those are just some questions that you maybe should ask yourself. Be aware about, take note of what's going on. Is this a cycle? Is this going to hurt me more in the end? Is this worth fighting for? And I hope that you can find the strength to leave if it's something you need to step away from. I hope that you can do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Literally just do it for you. If it is something that you decide is worth fighting for, don't put every ounce of yourself into the situation then. Have a balance between, you know, the effort that you're going to put into this, but also keep some sanity, keep some love, keep some energy for yourself. You can't pour all of you into something and have nothing left for yourself, because you are going to hurt yourself in the end. So that was my little rant for the day about what's been going on in my life and just what's been on my mind. So thank you if you watched. If you want someone to talk to, hit me up. My DMs are open. I have my Instagram linked in my bio. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you healing energy. I'm sending you strength. You're my prayers if you're struggling right now. I wish you the best, and I hope that everything works out in your favor, because it will. Everything is always working out for you, whether or not it seems like it in the moment. Keep that in mind, and you're strong as a person. You're gonna get through whatever you're going through right now, and I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much if you watched. I hope you have a good night. I'm about to go to sleep. Like, comment, and subscribe for the last time. Thank you. Bye.